We're going to go ahead and do a reading for the Twin Flame Collective for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine, just to see what's going on. We actually still are in some powerful astrology right now as we are integrating that eclipse that we just had in Scorpio. This is affecting everyone big time, as Scorpio is all about cleansing, clearing cycles, completing cycles, but also death and rebirth and shifting into higher versions of ourself right now. We're also getting ready for next week's Pleiadian lineup. This is going to kick off from the 15th to, we'll say kind of, it goes through the 23rd really strongly. Just kind of depends on the dates, but this is when it's going to start next Monday. So powerful Pleiadian energies coming at us. We're going to have 10 galactic activation 4 whole days in a row starting on the 19th. This coincides with that Taurus new moon as well too. Scorpio and Taurus season, powerful elements together. And let's just see what's going on for the Divine Feminine. If you're the masculine, take this just as what's going on for the Divine Feminine collective, or just messages from your feminine of what's kind of going on. So tapping into the feminine right now. So lots of Pleiadian energies, powerful for twin flames, powerful for some of the upgrades going on. Expect huge shifts right now. That means since eclipses activate our nodes in our destiny, that could be pushing up things from your, we'll say, south node in a karmic way, where things are coming up for you to see, recognize, face, clear. Old stuff coming up. We're still in retrograde, right? But also shifting closer to your mission, to your purpose for being here, for the feminine coming up, standing in your power. You've done so much work to get here, and kind of what's going on, all about twin flames right now. These energies, like we were saying, that Pleiadian gateway that we're shifting into, powerful for your love life, doing so much love life healing right now. If you are in a twin flame if you're in a connection, a twin flame connection, or if you need some guidance on this, I do readings on it. This can tell you if the specific person, after you're done talking with me, you should get some clarity, if what kind of connection this is. And we have so many connections. And so knowing if this is a twin flame connection is very important. What's coming up for you, because we all have healing coming up during this time, and what to be working on a spiritual level as well too. But also sometimes this is kind of what's going on a physical level, on a 3D level as well too. So twin flames right now coming up huge across the collective. That's because the frequencies of Earth are rising, and so many more people are coming into these connections. And as they say, flames find each other in the darkness, going through a deep transformation here in this lifetime as well too. And so some of you guys have been through so much, the feminine included. If you are on that kind of ascension twin flame journey, on a spiritual path, experiencing a spiritual awakening, you're going through a deep transformation right now. And energetically, we are getting hit with so many solar flares right now, right? We need to kind of pay attention to what's going on above us. So we're getting hit with a lot of solar flares. And within the next 2 years, then we can expect that we're going to see an increase in some types of ascension symptoms, but also in the weather, things going on a bigger collective level, things playing out within the awakening right now. That is so important to what you're doing here in this lifetime, during this time here on Earth as well too. So awakening coming up for the Divine Feminine. You have gone through, or you're going through, something that is waking you up, and it's many layers of tapping into higher consciousness and shifting into it as well too. Coming out of your winter cocoon right now. That's retrograde. Like, I think we all kind of felt that going through some of these eclipses and things like that, and you're kind of going through this like cocoon process, right? Metamorphosis, we have that coming up. Butterfly card, spirit, right? As you're going through this intense kind of transformation energetically right now, shifting your perspective, how you see yourself, how you're showing up for yourself, and how you're setting your boundaries. A lot of solar plexus coming up then within this reading for the feminine right now. So shifting how you're looking at others, seeing yourself. There's a lot happening within the awakening, and so many people are experiencing these energies during this time and kind of have a lot going on as well too. This is you seeing more deeply the connections in your life. In the past, you may have had someone that you thought was the one, or a soulmate, or even a twin flame, and they probably weren't. This is the false twin flame card, clearing karmic energies from your life. Many of you may be in a situation that isn't good for you, and you're not seeing it clearly. This could be someone around you that does not have your best interest in mind, and even a false twin flame, right, on different level. And so just really the feminine, this reading is showing the feminine waking up and seeing through some of these connections. However, things are meant to play out as they do in your life. This is why it's important that we're getting the lessons out of different things so that we're not kind of repeating things as well too. This could be energies deep within your past, reasons that you still have blocks in love right now, reasons that you need to open up to new love, reasons you haven't quite let go of things and how they played out in the past. So this could have been a past partner that you still need to purge out of your energy and release and get rid of. And oftentimes when you are in a twin flame situation, if there's any type of separation, things haven't been going great, disharmony, that means that you really need to clear some deeper blockages within your energy. So many people will stay stuck in the same energy, same situation, or even kind of where they're at with things. But what we can do is clear our energy and release these deeper blocks, and you're going to shift into union. And so it's something that's going to happen energetically within you that's going to trigger that or spark that twin flame or catalyze that journey into union as well too. So feminine, doing some deep, we'll say purging out, releasing of energies from your past. Don't we do that over and over through the ascension path, right? But needing to really let go of something rooted in your karmic past that's already gone on too. All right, compassion. Are you seeing 1111 everywhere? This is like twin flame number, and I'm seeing a lot of 144, 1111, different ones at different times, and coming into a deeper alignment. I can always tell when I'm really doing good because I'm getting so much synchronicity, angel numbers, little signs, my guides coming through and telling me things. And it could just be, you know, as I'm needing stuff, what's going on, having that higher view of things that's playing out as well too. Working on the heart chakra for the feminine, needing to really, we talked about releasing things, now to open up, to be more kind, compassionate, loving, to really shift into those divine feminine energies during this time. And that's so, so important. So doing a lot of heart chakra work. You have to surrender. So that eclipse brought up the shadows. This could be negative feelings, and I realize the negative feelings are attached to beliefs. So when you feel something, you're going to think something, right? And oh my God, when we go into the healing, right? So oftentimes that is the shadows coming up. They could be reasons that you think people are doing better from you, or things that you've struggled with. And that is the darkness of things to clear. And then oftentimes when we go through these eclipse seasons, because that was such a heavy energy in Scorpio, it's triggering dark night of the soul. Some of you may feel lonely by yourself. When you go into separation with your twin flame, it triggers the deepest, most painful aspects of things too, right? When we're talking love and things like that. So different things can trigger that. It could be death. We go through losing people. There are different things that cataclyze us into our spiritual awakening or shift us into that kind of path. And oftentimes it's going through a lot of very painful, whether trauma, losing people, breakups, things that trigger different things within us as well too. Now moving through these eclipse gateway energies, and we're integrating them, we're going to be feeling the effects of this Scorpio energy over the next 3 months. But the benefit of that is we're going to have a lot more spirit messages coming through, right? So I always say Scorpio very much kind of can tap into more mediumship gifts, very psychic sensing kind of sign as well too. So some of you may be feeling that darkness that you've had to move through as well too. Solar plexus coming up, needing to really shift into and step into your power. And, you know, just being shown once again, sacral, working with your energy. And this is kind of receiving, open up, how you're opening up to these energies as well too. Are you being receptive of this connection, making sure that you're really taking care of your energy, because this is also a connection with the divine. That's that powerful energy that you feel when you think of your twin flame, when they're around you, when they're thinking of you, especially when you're around each other and like doing good together in harmony. And it's that divine energy around the connection as well too. So needing to stay in those higher frequencies to stay in, we'll say, a balanced union. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do a reading for the masculine. If you are the feminine, just take this as what's going on for the masculine collective, or what's going on with your masculine. I do try to do these videos fast because I put them on Instagram and they cut me off after 15 minutes. You guys can always go find full videos on my Sparks of Divine Light Healing Facebook page. If you need to book a healing or a session, just do that on sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. I have a ton of stuff just for twin flames, like literally healings, readings for the situation, and coaching packages I do for you that will help get you into union. Doesn't matter your situation. You could be single, wanting that person, with someone, not sure, maybe just needing some clarity with that person, wanting to shift into a better dynamic. So I do all sorts of relationship work as well too. I am a healer though, and I do healing sessions, always trying to get you guys into the energy healing. This is going to help to clear stuck energy and activate new gifts. The masculine stuck could be stuck in a situation, stuck replaying something or something within their system that also is kind of, we'll say, blocking things off. We'll be able to tell that as we move through the reading, though. This could be all sorts of situations showing up. It could be, okay, so it could be another energy around them. And we call these kind of, and it's not great to call them karmics because we have different connections. It could be a karmic energy. It could be one around you as well too. That's triggering darkness within them or things they have to face within them as well too. This could be blocks in their chakra system. If they're not talking to you, another energy. And this could just be something to clear their own energy that's been coming up or going on. It could just be something within themselves that they're like seeing or just stuff like that. For the masculine crown chakra, surrender to the process right now. We have to surrender to the divine. It makes it a lot easier as well too. And so sometimes we're having to make a lot of shifts out of ego in different ways like that. The masculine is going to be opening up to receive right now. This could be the love that you want from your feminine. It could be money, material, a very positive message though about opening up to receive what it is that you're praying for and what it is that you're asking for. Prayer is the most powerful way that we can manifest and put things out there. We should begin to intentionally work with our spirit guides and angels to create more of what we need as we're moving higher within our own personal ascension as well too. So we're going to be able to tap into more and more as we are learning how to flow in these higher frequency energies that we're all very much in on earth right now that are changing the dynamic of things. So raising your frequency for the masculine, continuing to work on your energy. And this could be you're spreading your energy to everywhere. It's like, okay, like you're doing everything over here and maybe you just haven't been putting enough time into yourself. This could be just for your own emotional well-being, your own balance, things that you need to take care of in your life that you've been putting off. Have you been putting your focus just outside of yourself? But that's why we're bombarded all of the time with external stuff, because the divine is within us. Everything that we need is within us. So we should be making time to sit and meditate and be with ourselves. And oftentimes we're in a go world, right? Things like that. So the masculine needing to slow down and shift back into your energy right now, raising your frequency. Similar cards to the feminine, you might be mirroring what's going on in her situation in so many different ways. It could just be feeling each other's feelings as empaths within the connection. It could be you guys have had similar trials, tests, experiences, things that you've gone through coming at you, a familiarity with each other. This could be things from a past life level as well too. So similar things going up, like you're mirroring each other in some type of way, but in your lessons too. So being shown that maybe, you guys have different lessons that kind of like you both have had, or you see a lot of synchronicity or similarity with their path and things coming up. Masculine, getting creative right now. This is, oh my God, the throat chakra. So, and it says electric energy. This is my favorite too, because I always think of angelic stuff. Like masculine has the original Orphem angel kind of template. And you guys are very magnetic when you're in these higher frequencies. And, your voice can help vibrate in a certain way and heal people as well too. Connecting with your sacral and connecting with your throat chakra, whether this looks like connecting with your higher self or higher ideas, or even just how you're sharing these ideas, really finding your throat chakra right now, getting creative right now. Multidimensional healing. Are you being guided to heal something? And this is important too, because this is a lot of where we've gone wrong with the different kinds of systems, where getting the masculine into the healing, whether you've been needing to do some type of therapy, coaching, healing, energy work, right? And needing to do this process as well too, knowing the more that we do work on our energy and shift our frequency and shift our energy, amazing things start to happen. So this is a healing happening for the masculine, integrating all of these energies and all of these feelings and things going on within you that are coming up within the energies. Knowing the best thing that we can be doing within these new higher frequency energies is Reiki and energy healing work. It's going to help us with clearing so much within our system and what's going on too. And I think that we may need that if we're feeling a lot of lows, heavy energy, right there, right? Heavy energy that we need to clear, things going on that we can't shake. And sometimes when we stay in these heavier energies, it is more work for us, right? Because sometimes it can shift us into these lows and having to process it, and you're processing a lot of energy. So energy healing, for healing, clearing energies is going to help a lot with the process. Masculine going through a rebirth and a transformation right now. So personal freedom, this is like sovereignty, like everything you're going to want. This is why we sometimes need to take care of our energy, pull back our energy. We need our energy so much for our missions and things that we have going on an individual level right now too. So masculine, connecting with your, mission right now, going through a major transformation. Sometimes we're in our head too much and we should be in our heart. And then this has a lot to do with light language, reading energy, opening up to the divine with our heart chakra. So sometimes we're overthinking things. This is where we get stressed and worried, and all of us do it. I know it. It's like part of being human, right? Sometimes we're thinking a bit too much, or, we spend a lot of our time focusing on what we think is going to happen in the future, or things that we think will play out, or different things like that, or going back into the past, even though it's things we can't change. And usually it's just going to keep replaying different traumas and negative experiences. But as humans, sometimes we are like that, in that headspace. And the thing is, we need to switch them, right? Well, we're out of the head and into the heart right now, and really working on opening our heart chakra to the miracles, the magic, the amazing things happening every day from the divine as well too, opening up to this higher love as well too, which is a different type of experience. It's going to require us to go deep within the heart chakra and to release any traumas, negativity, blocks, things that have held you back. And it could have been things across your whole lifetime, or things coming up now has blockages within the connection, and that's okay. Just opening up your heart as well too, just kind of seeing for the masculine what's going on and what's coming up for you right now too within these energies. All right, I'm gonna go anyways. I'm going to do Facebook cards. That's what I do, right? And so yes, I do spiritual work, I do psychic readings, I am a healer, I teach classes like Reiki and Sikhem, and would love to get you guys into energy healing as well too. Not sure where you're at with that, right? Something I'm always throwing out there. So make sure you guys are checking out my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. You can just book a reading or healing, and I'm going to come find you as well too. All of the readings are done phone session too, so it's really awesome because you can go into a whole session and it's going to help shift things and do a lot of clarity. I always say book a reading, do some healings, check it out. It's going to help you a ton. I also do amazing spiritual activations at different times within these energies, meditations. Make sure you guys are checking out my website, and have a beautiful day.